Sponsored by Delinquents. What's happening, everybody? It's episode 78. Comedy by coincidence. Getting inside. Hey. What's happening? You're tuning into Comedy by Coincidence, and it's just Chris Davis. Oh my God, hold on, I fucked up. It's both of us. What's happening? It's Chris Davis and my man over there.
What's up?
It's Ty
Ty Young. Back here again.
And we're doing it.
Making this awkward.
No, it's okay. So, you know how last time we talked about eating like 55 donuts in one sitting?
Oh, yeah.
The donuts! I couldn't decide on when I should eat them, so I cooked them up for the podcast. So I'm going to try to get my way through all of them. We will see what's up. Dr. Evil might help me a little bit. So I'm a pig out while we're doing this. I'm ready. I haven't eaten yet.
Yeah, boy!
Bam, how is it going, Ty Young?
It's going pretty good. Discovered a new delicious pastry. I'm in Portugal right now, in Lisbon. And the national pastry here is like a custard pie tart thing called the pastel de nata. And it's fucking I discovered them yesterday, and I've already had at least 12. So do you like the custard, man?
I love custard. You know what I'm saying? Like if I have my choice of like buying donuts, I'm getting a custard filled one. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
100.
Bare minimum, maybe a Boston cream if they don't got the actual custard.
Exactly, Boston cream is very good. You gotta love it. Bro, I have the fortune of living near a Krispy Kreme factory.
Oh, no.
Oh, God, yeah, no, so they come off hot off the presses. And by the way, they make every kind of donut you could ever think of. Okay, all bets were off the table. I was like, I'm coming back here. When I found out they made a cookie dough stuffed donut, and I was like, oh.
Ooh.
I feel like I only get one of those in my lifetime, though. You know what I mean? Otherwise, well, I wouldn't be here. So,
I mean, if you, oh man, when back in 2016, Dunkin' Donuts came out with it was like a peanut butter filled crunch chocolate icing donut deliciousness. I ate at least 3 of those a week, and
wow.
My boss had one of those, and he blames his the first cavity he had in 12 years off of that donut. You know, like I'm talking mad sweet, but yet oh so addictive.
Dunkin' Donuts, that shit. I will say, you know how I drive a like that old school Volkswagen Beetle?
Yeah.
There ain't no cup holders in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you go to Dunkin' Donuts at 6 a.m. before school, this is like my senior year of high school, I went to Dunkin' Donuts. Thought I'd get my mom a coffee. Thought I'd get everybody a coffee. I was trying to be a sweet boy. You know what I'm saying? It's being a sweet boy, damn it. And there ain't no cup holders in the bug. So, like, you just kind of got to wedge your drinks in between. There's, like, a seat belt that's definitely in position. And then the emergency brake. You kind of got to wedge it in there and pray a little bit. And Dunkin' Donuts got these gigantic, like, 64-ounce iced coffees or like frozen like frappe thingies, man. I remember it was like I got a 64-ounce Oreo frappe, bro. Ungodly, like, did not need that much, obviously, but you know, your boy was paying, and I thought I needed it. Bro, the entire thing ended up on the floor of the bug. The entire thing. I was so upset. Anyways, way to drag on a shitty story, Chris.
Oh man,
back at it. You're in Portugal. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You made it safe. I want to say, how's the comedy scene in Portugal, and did you catch any open mics? But what's your
Tuesday, report? Lisbon, Tuesday. I am going to. They have an English speaking mic. I'm going there on Tuesday. Try and get on their open mic. I'm going to send an email out
nice.
Today or tomorrow, and see what I can get going.
Make the dream happen. That's awesome.
Now I arrived here on a Wednesday, so I can't. I didn't go there last Tuesday, but
no, that's okay.
This coming Tuesday, I'm going there, giving it a shot.
Proud of you. Okay. I went into a major depression this week because we tried to catch an open mic / audition on Wednesday evening. Okay.
Yeah.
So we've done this open mic before, and we used to get there like 5:30, and they wouldn't have even put the list out yet. They would put it out like 6:30.
Mm-hmm.
The open mic would start and run from 6:30 to 10. But the thing is, the house band would play for 30 minutes to an hour, so like from 6:30 to 7. We get there.
Okay.
We get there as soon as we can because your boy got off work at 5:45. So I get there, honestly, speeding our asses over there with everything packed up before I went to work kind of deal, and got there like 6:09.
Yeah.
And we were like 12th on the list.
Oh.
So I was like, okay, I was doing the math in my head. I was like, even if the house band stops playing at 7, we're not getting on tonight. Like,
yeah,
we're not. So it's just like a heartbroken. You call all your people who were coming out that you told were coming. Like, you'd go on at like 7:30 or something. You're like, go home. Go home. You got to be at work at 6 a.m. You know. So that was a little disheartening, but that's okay. We tried it, and we'll do it. We'll do better next time. So
that's all you can do. If you don't get on, circle back next time.
So that's what's new with Forgiving Tree. It has been tough to book gigs during the winter season. I don't know what's going on. It's been
I mean, it's the winter season. There's just less gigs. You know what I mean? People, especially in the Midwest, people just don't go out if they go out on the winter, they're going to a friend's house. You know, the winter is you go to your person's house and you chill there. You know, the summer is when you go out and about and do stuff, you know, because it's nice out. And then plus, you know, historically, I've always been broke over the winter. So, you know, it's one of those, there was no money to go out and do anything anyway, you know?
Right. So, yeah, it's been a little tough. I will say we're going out to a concert this evening to see one of our favorite Grateful Dead cover bands, the Schwagg, bro. And you know,
Schwagg
with a CH after the S, so it's Schwagg. So it's SCHWAGG. Bro, they do it right. The Schwagg. Yeah, bro.
What?
Yeah, Schwagg.
Schwagg. You really got to put that.
Schwagg.
It's like you want to say schwang, or maybe it is schwang.
Yeah, but with no N. With 2 G's.
Oh yeah, no N.
Replace
So,
the replace the N with an extra G, and you got it, baby.
Ooh, Schwagg.
And man,
You
they
know
got
what
the
I mean?
swag, bro. They're pretty great. So that'll be a fun little show. Taking a couple cats out there.
Excellent. What are they a cover of? You said they were a cover band.
Grateful Dead.
Grateful Dead, of course. Yeah,
of course.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, they kick ass, bro. What else is new? The Santa Fe Trail. I got the week off this week, so your boy is not hardened and saddle ridden, sun dried, all that shit. I'm doing good. It's been better. Didn't lose anybody this week,
Excellent. I'm glad that dysentery has gone down.
Yeah.
And,
oh my God, thank God, dude. I've been drinking Pepto like it's lemonade.
Oof.
Yeah, after a certain point, you're like, this ain't bad. It could be worse.
Didn't Pepto-Bismol, don't they have like a different flavor now over the?
Somebody should.
I mean, you got.
You
the pink.
could have told
you
me.
Always got the pink.
You could have told me, dog. The pink shit. It's like the Lindsay Lohan Pilk commercial, bro. It's just, yikes. Yikes. Who wants to drink that? You got to give it to her. At least she's a talented actress that she didn't cringe, bro.
I want to say was a talented actress.
Hey, why are you talking about my girl?
Was recent.
Yeah, the Pilk clip was recent, and that shit was so gnarly. Anybody who'd go to drink it would you know what I mean? And
Wait.
she actively was like,
I know nothing about this.
You don't. I know you've been out of the country forever, bro. I miss you.
So around Christmas, Pepsi put out a campaign ad featuring Lindsay Lohan that was introducing the concept of Pilk. Oh, thank you. To the public at large. The concept of Pilk, which is Pepsi mixed with milk. Pilk.
Ew.
Yes. And
Ew.
this woman, there was like just a half a millisecond frame where like you could see just a moment of fear in her eyes, but other than that, she kept perfect composure.
Yeah, she kept it together, bro.
And I
like Pepsi.
Applaud
like
her for that.
And I like milk like that, but I don't like them together like that. No, that's not cool.
I've been told it tastes like a float, but like if I want a float, I'm gonna just have a float.
Yeah. Shout out to Fitz, his best float in St. Louis.
So they're pre-mixing it and mailing it out?
No,
they were
you
trying
mix
to
it at
sell
home.
extra Pepsi for the holidays, and we're like, have your milk and cookies with Pepsi.
Oh,
it was kind of wild, bro.
Ew. No,
they went from Kylie Jenner leading parades.
Kendall.
God damn!
I mean, I grew
every
up on
time.
seed milk, and even that stuff is gross. I don't want like cow milk. Ew.
You don't want cow. You grew up on seed milk, oat milk. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, oat milk, seed milk, almond milk, chia seed milk, any sort of thing that doesn't have milk in it. I had its milk, so it's the uber expensive. I can't have milk body alternative. Lactose intolerant. Those are the words.
You're lactose intolerant?
No, my sister was. So you know how
I was about
it is.
to be like with the amount of custard you eat, bro.
Yeah.
So, you can't be lactose.
But it's
never mind.
It's like, I mean, you have siblings. Any of your siblings have food allergies?
Oh, big time. Or rather, it's
so
just the pickiest eater in the world. Shout out to my sister.
So you know the feelings. One person has food allergies. You all have that food allergy.
Sort of.
Sort
of. After a while, when the only thing you can eat is like soup. I mean, no. Shout out to my sister. She's cool. Okay. If you listen to this, I love you, Em. But you are the first person to admit you are a picky ass eater. So I mean, she doesn't like meat, and she is lactose intolerant. And what else? She just doesn't like anything with like meat in it. She could be a vegetarian, but she's too busy to do that. You know what I'm saying? / doesn't cook enough. He
eats like salads with a sprinkling of chicken on it.
She does, yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
So
That's a bland way to live.
I
I'm
know.
sorry, my friend.
Yeah, have a goddamn
lasagna's worth
cheeseburger.
it.
Cheeseburger, baby. She'll eat lasagna, but she if she made it, she'd make a cheese only lasagna. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Anyways, off this boring ass topic, we got any comedy news. Let's get into some stuff, guys.
Comedy news. What sort of bullshit will we see?
I like the jingle. You know.
Um,
Can you think of any comedy podcast news off the dome? Nothing crazy to report right now. And
comedy pod. No, I'm wondering. Have you? I mean, you're a fan of Joey Diaz.
Yeah,
Have
I love
you
Joey.
listened to his 225 episode?
225? What do you mean?
I don't remember. It was it's another reflection episode of his times back in L.A. And man, it was getting a little depressing. I was wondering if Joey was all right. You know what I mean?
Tone it down. No, I think he's doing all right because he's doing spots, but he's cut his podcast down to once a week, and I think he's getting old, man. He's trying to be a family guy, and I appreciate that. He's trying to find his spot in comedy, and that's very different from what it was in L.A., you know? And
Yeah.
And he's realizing it doesn't have to be as involved while still, you know what I mean? While still trying to do it in some capacity. So, I get that. So, much like you have to find your own way of coping with having limited opportunities in Europe, you know what I mean? He's dealing with the just limited capacity of being older, not having that same,
I get that.
same drive, I guess.
That makes sense. It's just a lot of depressing topics out there. You know what I mean? Like, I just want a bear to like cuddle with a golden retriever or something. What happened to those stories?
They're out there, but they're not under comedy news. I just searched comedy news, and I'm looking at the top headlines. Harrison Ford talks taking on comedy and his recent pivot to TV with Shrinking. Shrinking review. I guess this Shrinking is a new I can't tell what Apple TV Plus is. Okay. You know, they're also subsidized at this point. It's hard to tell what it. It's hard to hear about everything that comes out when you're like only getting your ads from YouTube, you know. But Shrinking review, finally Harrison Ford proves he can do TV comedy. Honestly, I like Indiana Jones. I like Han Solo. Han Solo is my favorite character in Star Wars. Like Blade Runner. Like anything Harrison Ford's in, I'd watch it probably, but you know. But that's like the top news. And then, let's see.
So Harrison Ford wants to do TV comedy.
Yep. I mean, that's a stark contrast from...
As like a dad? Like, what character would he be? Because he's always been like the action hero or the aging acting hero. You know what I mean? Like,
right,
what is he, like, going to be a CIA retiree or something? Like, I just don't see him as the dad character.
We meet Jimmy. No, hold on. Jason Segel when his long-suffering neighbor Krista Miller brings a hammer down at 3 a.m. on the latest of this pills, booze, and sex workers pool party. Lit. He is a year into grieving his wife, but his teenage daughter is asleep upstairs, and Liz... I'm terrible at reading this shit. Who has largely taken over parenting her since Jimmy began his stricken descent, thinks it's all, a bit much. The killing irony is, Jimmy is a therapist too. He works for old school grumpy Paul. Which I'm assuming Paul is... So, okay. I can't make read of this. This is the fucking Guardian, and this, god damn it,
Oh, yeah, dude.
What am I doing with my life?
Oh, that's yeah.
Yeah.
Adult Swim got some troubles.
I mean, they did let go of Justin Roiland. Shout out Atlanta Drunk. If you want to hear all about that, go watch our last episode. But yeah, Adult Swim got rid of him. Did you hear anything else? Here's Donut.
I mean, yeah, it's just more like they got to recast people and all that. But I mean, apparently the evidence is very compelling. So
I mean, he
totally
did all
forgot
the
we
voices
covered it last
so
time.
He did all the voices. So I mean, what are you gonna do? That's
I mean, there's enough talented people out there to copy that. Oh well. Comedy's light this week. So
Brendan Schaub has gotten really into pet fish.
Gotten really what?
Into pet fish. He's gotten like 3 or 4 fish tanks and gotten crazy amounts of just fish. And now that's all the Fighter and the Kid podcast talks about. Is fucking
interesting
fish and fish tanks. Yeah, honestly, bro.
I think the vibe is a little better when the fish talk comes up, though. You know, like it's got a nice vibe to it.
I mean, it's maybe he's just stockpiling food for when he realizes comedy's not for him, or no, that's too mean. Comedy's for everybody.
Can I be real? Did you ever go watch Gringo Pappi?
I've watched 5 minutes of it, and then I was just like, nah.
Honestly, man, I'm going to be real. I liked it.
Liked it?
Hard take. I think everybody who like ripped on it is just a fucking douchebag who hopped on the fucking Rip Schaub train and didn't watch the whole thing. I mean, I know it's a short special, whatever, but
I mean,
I thought it was. I didn't think it was as bad as everybody made it seem. Honestly,
no, it's not. All right,
you know, he does rip on his wife the whole for a vast majority of it.
Well, that I don't respect.
But I mean, he was drawing from his own personal fucking.
Yeah,
life,
it's a decent special. You know, where he's been given the opportunity to get some high level crowds right at the start. You know, so we got some decent material, but I mean, it's one of those.
No, because he came from a different background.
The ripping on your wife category of material is not in vogue right now. You know, it's not.
I would agree.
It's one of those. Everybody's just like, yeah, we get it.
Yeah.
So it's there's that. Now, I am also one of those douchebags where I will hit on him because it's a cheap. Not hit on him.
It's an easy joke, right?
Yeah. It's an easy joke. But it's also one of those, like, as someone who is also new in the game, it's like, you need to cool your jets, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're still new in this game.
And most people
like
who release a special don't do it for like 10 years plus, you know? So
exactly. So it's one of those.
No, that's where the hate is coming from initially. But honestly, I didn't think the material was too terrible. You know, I'd give it at least a 6 out of 10. I'm being all right. It's no Pryor, you know? It's no.
Well, I mean,
chilling on the Sunset Strip, you know, but it's all good.
Yeah.
Anyways, we just saying. I watched the whole thing the other night. I was like, you know, I laughed. I did. So what are you gonna do?
It's just one of those.
I also laugh at General Sherman's March to the Memes, which you guys honestly was pretty funny. Rolling on from that. What? Okay. Thinking hard on how to recover from this.
No, you explain what you just said. Because I heard General Sherman's march on the news. What the fuck?
March to the memes. Okay.
March to the memes?
Yeah, bro. It's a Facebook
What
group.
It's a shitposting group.
Yeah, it came up on my Facebook all on its own. I mean, like, I like Civil War stuff a little bit. You know, I grew up liking that shit. And it's just every meme is just like ripping apart Confederate supporters. Like hardcore. It's pretty funny. Pretty funny shit, honestly.
Okay.
But,
okay. So a northern propaganda stream from this,
Yeah.
against the South.
Yeah.
Nothing new.
Yeah. There were just like a bunch of like literally memes about like just rubbing it in their face they lost kind of shit, which is, well deserved. Fair enough.
Can you pull these up? I want to see these. Is it
no, you
possible
gotta
to
do
pull
this.
these up?
I don't want to
Come
pull
on,
it up
dude.
on YouTube with the YouTube algorithm, brother. They're pretty bad. Go check it out on your own time if you're interested. That's General Sherman's March to the Memes. Shout out to General
Alrighty.
William Tecumseh Sherman for being from St. Louis, River City, shithole. River City shithole extraordinaire. It's no Cairo, Illinois. It smells better.
I mean,
Low blow.
yeah.
Hey, if you're going on a road trip and you need to stop somewhere, don't stop in Cairo, Illinois. In fact, maybe plan your road trip around it.
No, I'm going to stop in Cairo, Missouri because it's far better. It's because it's not in Illinois. I mean, it's weird how Missouri's two largest cities and are both along the river borders, and yet there's a same named city on the other side of the river directly opposite. You got East St. Louis, or you got Kansas City, you got West Kansas City, just on the other side of the river, and the other side of the river is always far worse. You know what I mean? Like, so why would you ever leave Missouri, especially when they got Cairo, Missouri? I mean, you can go to Paris, Georgia, Florida, Mexico,
all in
Cairo,
one state, bro. All in one state.
All in the same day. Why would you go anywhere else but Missouri?
Guys, 55 donuts gone.
55 donuts gone. I'm proud of you.
I'm ready to take a nap.
Yeah, do we gotta call an ambulance here in about 5 minutes
we'll
to treat
see,
your
dog.
onset of diabetes?
We'll see what's going on. We'll see how it goes. Bro, yeah, I think it's your week for Savage of the Week.
It is my week for the Savage of the Week, and I'm gonna be honest. For the first time ever, I don't have one. I know it's a shock to the community that I did not prepare this week, but I've been walking around Lisbon, and I think the one I've chosen is there's a castle. Lisbon is a city of hills, right?
Okay.
And then there's a castle at the top of every single hill. So my Savage of the Week is already dead. They're already dead. It's a group of people, and it's the poor guys who had to haul the stones up for these castles. I mean, those hills are steep. I'm talking like 45-degree angles straight up. And, these stones are like easily the size of your chest.
Right. Easily.
You know what I mean?
These
Like,
guys
that's...
must have been jacked, bro. 100%.
Yeah.
Shout out to those
So
guys.
it's basically the Savage of the Week, because I've been thinking about ancient stuff a lot. It's the ancient builder. The people that used to build stuff the old school way in stone. Things that last thousands of years, not glass and
Concrete.
steel that in every disaster movie falls down.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Fucking concrete that doesn't even last 5 years.
Exactly. MIT recently figured out the Roman concrete, the stuff that when it cracks, if it gets wet, it actually heals itself stronger.
Right.
That's why the seawalls in Rome are still standing from those times, because the waves would just hit the seawall and then batter it, and then the seawall would be like, you just made me stronger. You know what I mean?
Right. Man, I wish I could be like that.
What,
Gets
break
really
and then get
sad.
stronger?
Yeah. Yeah, it gets really sad all of a sudden. That's the donuts talking. Sorry. Keep going.
I
We're
feel
good.
like
We're
you are thinking about starting your own Jackass video line.
good. No. Why would I do that? Shit, bro. Let's see. So shout out to the castle builders. Y'all some real savages. Hope you listen to this. Like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment. Send in a voicemail. We got the voicemail ad thing down below in the description.
That'd be real cool. A voicemail from a ghost.
That'd be so kick-ass. You know, we'd probably send it into our paranormal guy, but he's still missing. He's still MIA. You remember I have this favorite, like, paranormal YouTuber who disappeared. Still disappeared, bro. It's now officially been over a month since he last posted.
Interesting.
Where are you, James LaFleur? Where the fuck are you?
I mean, if I had to guess, in a bar with some ghosts.
Probably. Or, like, some organized secret intelligence agency came and nabbed him because he knew too much. That's all I'm saying. He was onto the lizard people for sure, so that's all I'm saying.
Like, if we can get our hands on, like, low-level haunted equipment, do you think the government has, like, haunted facilities that they only let select people in because it's like, for sure you're gonna die if you enter, like, for
Yes.
sure you're getting possessed?
No, not necessarily possessed, but you're for sure getting off because you know too much. You're a loose end, you know. I'm not even just
Interesting.
talking ghosts. I'm talking aliens. I'm talking whatever, you know. I'm talking every conspiracy theory right now. Right this
So
second.
then would I mean, what would that area be called? Because if Area 51's aliens, right? Would that be like, you know, what would they call that? Area Heaven? Seventh Heaven? I don't know.
No, they call that the Pentagon, bro. And if you don't got clearance, you're not coming back out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. The basement to the Pentagon. There you go. Shout out America. You corrupt, sick bitch. What's up, Ty? You ready to come back? How's everything going over there in Europe?
I will let you know after we restart, because we got like
5 minutes left. Honestly, we might just make it a short episode today. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Come in,
Alrighty.
do a strong one next week. I said that and you disappeared.
I'm doing fine. You know, it's I don't know. It's one of those. Just did a really hard work week, so now I'm just relaxing. I haven't felt real desire to do shit, do nothing. You know what I mean?
Hear that 100%, brother. I'm about to be there until I have to go to this concert this evening, which that should be fun. So,
yeah, but I mean that's I feel like there's a difference between choosing to go out versus being
having
forced.
to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big time. So
So
it's a good time.
it's a different vibe. I've always wondered, like, is it possible to integrate the going to work vibe, or no, the going out to have fun vibe with the going to work vibe?
Right. You have to have a job you really like, though. You know what I mean? Which is the ideal, but it doesn't happen for the most part. So
Yeah.
that's okay. That's what making goals are all about. And if you got a job that you don't look forward to going to every day, once you know that it's not going to be like that forever. And, you know, I've had multiple jobs in my life, and I probably will continue to, you know. So,
I mean, that fits the saying. Bleh.
yeah, right.
That fits the saying of, you know, jack of all trades is better than. I don't know.
I don't know what
it's
to say. Jack of all. It's nice to be a jack of all trades, though, too.
Yeah.
You know. But hey, I feel like we're both hitting a brick wall. Let's let the viewers remember us as we were, not as we are. You know what I mean?
I'm not. Well, no,
What?
no, I don't know what you mean.
We love you guys. You guys have a great week. Man, love and respect. We're you know, we'll be back next weekend. And I swear to God, I won't go into a diabetic coma next week, okay? Let's shout out to the donuts.
The donuts.
Your boy's crashing. I love you guys. Hey, mad love and respect. Everybody have a good week. Ty, you got anything to say? Ty, you got anything to say?
Tell your friends.
That's right, bitches.
Tell them all. Maybe comment or like, subscribe, or check in. Make sure Chris is okay next week. You know, who knows? You might just have to get insulin now. Be very sad.
Ty might get captured by Portuguese pirates. Check in next week to learn more. Mad love and respect.